Well, hello. Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. We're at New Leaf Hyperbarics and Massage, and that is the hyperbaric chamber right behind us. And Matt McCarl has this big, huge special coming up on Saturday, November 30th, and it runs through December 2nd, which is Monday. And you can get your hyperbaric session or a massage for half price. So it's only $55, and you can buy as many of those as you want. So we're going to go talk to Matt a little bit more about that, but we're going to do that in the chamber. So I'm going to get in here with Matthew. Oh, yeah. You want to hold that? All right, you get that.
There you go.
Oh.
Come on in. And then Rebecca's going to zip it up for us.
Okay. So we're in the hyperbaric chamber, and there's Matt. Hold on, now I got you, Matt.
Perfect.
And so Matt has also got a little hat on.
Yep.
So this is your light therapy, right?
Correct. Yep.
So tell me about the light therapy. What is this that you do?
So this cap is red and infrared lights. So for folks that have maybe have had concussions or strokes, it helps. The infrared light helps dilate the vessels of the area more while you're in the hyperbaric chamber to flood that area with even more oxygenated blood while you're in the chamber.
What happens in here to us? Like, what do we... Oh, hold on, you guys. I want you to see some. So this is how I'm laying in here talking to Matt. This is like the most awkward, awesome thing ever.
You can set up a little bit. It'll pressurize. We'll get more headroom.
So you guys just going to pressurize. And so this is in Eugene. And how many of these do you have?
4.
So there's 4 different ones, and you come in, and this is good for so many different things because it puts oxygen into your blood. Mm-hmm. It pumps it in there. So Matt, kind of talk to people about what kind of car wreck folks.
So yeah, folks that have had concussions from MVAs or car wrecks, folks that have had strokes, neurological conditions. We see a huge change in folks. Sorry, I just got to clear my ears there a bit. You'll get a little pressure.
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
So similar to being in an airplane, you got to clear the ears as the pressure comes up and starts pressurizing. So folks that have chronic pain, some ADD, some autism type stuff, as well as folks with cerebral palsy, it can help with that. Wound healing, there's so many things. Folks with Lyme disease have seen really great results with folks with Lyme.
So, and you also sell these to people, they can put them in their home.
Yeah, we rent and sell them as well. Folks that find it more cost effective, like I just went and got one, or just had one rented a month ago. She rented it for 3 months over in Coos Bay because she's doing some cancer work. She has some breast cancer, and she's doing vitamin C infusions and all that stuff, but she wanted to add the hyperbaric treatments in with it. And so instead of traveling back and forth every day, which is kind of ridiculous from Coos Bay, we just went and set one up in her home.
Gina, who won the last one last month, she wants to know, does it help insomnia?
It can. A lot of our clients, I would say 90-95% of our clients come back and tell us right after their first... Sorry, I'm just going to close this valve a little bit so we quit getting that noise. Come back and tell us that they get a better night's sleep even after their first one, a lot of folks.
Really?
Yeah. I know that I used to be one of those folks that didn't remember their dreams so much, but now that I do this regularly, I remember my dreams every night, and they're usually pretty vivid, so I have good memory of them.
So, how did you find this? You guys, so I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn around so you can kind of see.
Yeah, it's super roomy in here.
Hold on. Yeah, so this is the place, and see there's a little window glass, so you don't get claustrophobic, or you shouldn't, you probably won't, I don't, and I kind of have claustrophobia. So, there's Matt and Rick doing our little interview inside the tank, and so 2 people can go in here at one time.
Yeah, usually what we do for folks, we call that a buddy dive. Once one person's gone once, and you've gone a few years ago, Rick, when I first started, and then, of course, I do it all the time. So once both clients have experienced it on their own the first time, then folks can go together, and it doesn't cost us any more to put one person versus 2. So it's a cost-effective way for couples or families to treat.
But you really want to do it for yourself one time. Steve Hubbard, does it work for joint inflammation?
Yeah, anything. Hang
on, let me get this back.
anti-inflammatory, so itis, things like bronchitis, arthritis, things that in itis is inflammation, and oxygen is a big anti-inflammatory. So an hour in here is equivalent to taking 40 Motrin, or say 12,000 milligrams ibuprofen.
But a lot better for you.
Without hurting your kidneys, yes.
So you guys, we are inside the hyperbaric chamber over at New Leaf Hyperbarics.
Yep.
And for the month, or for the weekend of December the 30th through the 2nd of, excuse me, it's just November 30th through December 2nd, that weekend. They call it Green Saturday, but it's actually Green Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can buy a hyperbaric session or a massage for half price, so that's $55 rather than $110. Yep. And that's the deal that comes up, and this is the best thing they're going to get all year.
Absolutely.
My ears are going again.
They will.
You have to pop your ears. This is so cool.
We should be almost to pressure.
So they pressurize it in here. Normally you put little oxygen in your nose.
And the oxygen is running, actually turned it on, and it's running in here. Some folks do what we call, you see in here the valves going off. That means we're at pressure. So oxygen's coming in through this tube right here. And I cranked it all the way up so we can get maximum. Some folks do what we call free flowing, which is where they don't wear the mask or the cannula and they just have this flowing. But for maximum effect, we do prefer that folks wear the cannula. And for those that don't know what a cannula is, if you've ever watched doctor shows or ER or something, it's that those little things set right there in your nose, or a full mask.
And then what you do is you come in here, you can bring a book, you can put music on, and you just lay in here for an hour.
Yep.
And it is the most relaxing thing you will ever do. I came out of here and felt like I was stoned. Not in a bad way, not the paranoia and all that stuff, but just that relaxed feeling, just like, I mean, it's almost dreamy.
Zen.
Yeah, it's a Zen thing. So it's really cool. Do you guys have any questions for Matt while we're in here? Because he knows all about this stuff. And again, if you live in an area outside of Eugene, Springfield, they will set them up. You can rent them in your home. Matt will come out and put them up, set them up for you, so you don't have to drive. That's a cool thing for that person in Coos Bay.
Yeah. That was super cool, and she had really great results with her breast cancer and stuff like that. And that same chamber, when it came back, it actually, I had like a day to flip it, and it went to another gentleman that lives here in town, but he travels a lot. So when he's in town, he needs to do back-to-back treatments, because he actually is doing prostate cancer treatments, is what he's doing for. And he started coming seeing us a year or so ago, when his PSA scores were really high, and his PSA scores started dropping, and then they got down to where they were, safe, and he felt that he was good. Quit coming to see us, and 3 or 4 months later went in for another test, and his PSA scores started rising up again. So he started coming to see us, and then he started traveling a lot for work, where he was gone 10 days at a time. But he knows he needs treatments pretty regularly, so we just put one in his house. So like when he gets home on a Sunday evening, he can just hop in his and do treatment, and then another one and another one before he leaves, and like 8 days back out to his next 10-day adventure.
Okay, safe to drive afterwards?
Totally safe to drive.
Yeah, Gina, you're fine. And Jeff, how long is a session? Is it an hour?
It's 65 minutes in the chamber. That's our regular general sessions. Folks that are so we have folks that come in. We have a gentleman coming in right now that's doing 90-minute sessions. We're learning more and more with more studies that are getting done. For folks that have traumatic brain injuries and stuff like that, a 90-minute session is kind of a good sweet spot for folks to do. And that way they're not coming in as often either. Because he was doing 3 one-hour sessions a week, and now he's doing 2 90-minute sessions. So it's a good cost-effective, time-effective savings for them. We can do up to 2 hours at a time. So we do have folks that come in and do 2-hour stints. Like I say, they're coming up from Roseburg, and they find that they need a treatment a month. But 1 hour wasn't quite cutting it. But 2 hours is really good for them, but they didn't want to come up twice in a month. They come up and do 1 2-hour session, and it does them just what they need.
So you guys, again, if you are recently in a car accident, if you're someone dealing with cancer, just anything like that, call Matt and ask him, because he can tell you whether this might be something that'll work for you, or find something that will. Because also, again, they have the light therapy and then massage. So if I was going to have my day in heaven, I would come sit in this for an hour, and then I'd go have a massage.
Yep.
Yeah, the way to go.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you.
So we do recommend, though, your first time hyperbarics, you do a hyperbaric, say, today, and then you get your massage tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday even. Massage therapy, you can get still 3 times the amount of work done. But because we're detoxing you at a cellular level, your first time hyperbarics, we prefer you don't do the massage on the same day, because massage is also a detox, and a lot of folks aren't able to drink enough water to get the toxins out, and then they wake up feeling kind of hungover, nauseous, and headachy the next day.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So we want people feeling good. So we do the hyperbarics one day, get you good and detox, get the inflammation down, and then come back the next day, or even 2 days later, get the massage therapy, so it gets 3 times the amount of work done, because they're not working through that inflammation or the toxins. They get right into those spots.
So on a regular basis, you have like plans where people can get a punch card with a bunch of them. Is that how you usually do it? Or how do you
we
do
have
that?
a couple different options. Folks can do individual purchasing. They can do bulk buys, and like at Costco, the bigger the bulk, the cheaper the individual rate. And then we also have VIP programs where folks can do anywhere from a treatment a month to 30 a month. So like for a family of 4, and they all have different times, and they all come in different things, they might do that 30 pack or whatever and split it between them. So.
All right, Matt, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that fun? You guys, you really do need to try this. Like I said, the time I did it, it was the most relaxing thing I've ever done. So how much does it run? So Donna, if you order these, do they do that online?
Well, yeah. So if Donna's never been here before, though, her first time, we have an introductory package. Your first time is $45. We give you a coupon your first time here if you decide you want to come back right away, or you decide, hey, this is something I really want to give it a good college try, let's say, because we recommend doing your first 3 within 7 days. So we give you a coupon to get 2 more right away for only $109. So your introductory price is $154 for your first 3. Then after that, it's $110 individually, and then price breaks depending on your package. But like Rick was about to say, Green Saturday, lowest price point of the year, it's $55 a session, and those are those 65-minute treatments. And say you charge your account with those, and say you're going along and all of a sudden you want to do a 90-minute session, that's all good, because of how we set it up in the system. It'll pull from the account appropriately to do those 90-minute sessions as well.
All right, so just let Matt know, Donna. Good, thanks, Donna. So just let Matt know that you saw it on here, so he knows what we're doing, and have a great day. This has to be one of the weirdest places I've ever done an interview. And look how close we are. And, yeah, I know it's a little weird, the sprawled out thing, but hey, that's how it works. All right, you guys, share this on your page, let people know, and we'll be seeing you the next time. All right, bye-bye, guys.